system. And this may come up later, but it works because we are energy. So if you use the energy of us, it helps for a lot of different things. So anyways, Deanna came in and was taking my Reiki class to become a Reiki practitioner. And because it was a class, I needed volunteers, so she's like, yeah, I'll be your pretend patient. So I got her on the massage table, which is how we work. And I do an energy scan before my treatment. So I was teaching my class, my students, about an energy scan. She's laying on the table, and I use my hands, and I start at the head, and I go like this, and I can feel your energy. And I could feel her stop right there. I was about at her lung, solar plexus, heart area. So I guess I'll start from the other end. So I went down to her feet, and I came up like this, and I could feel her energy anatomy, the aura of her system, and it stopped right there. Because it was a class, I wanted to take the opportunity to find out what was going on. So I asked her, is anything going on right there with your lungs and your heart? Or your solar plexus? And she said, yeah, for the last 7 years, we can't figure out what's going on. They treated me for asthma, for allergies, and now they're treating me for acid reflux. Nothing's working. I got an intuitive hit right then, and I said, what happened 7 years ago? She said, I know exactly what happened. I worked at the school in Syracuse. I was a teacher's aide, and the principal sent me outside to get one of the students to come in because he was being resistant. So I go outside and he's like, no, I'm not coming in. So she went back into school, and there's a lockdown at their school. Does your school have a lockdown?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. She's waiting for them to unlock so she could go back in, and he attacked her violently. She lifted up her arm and her wrist was all distorted because he had broken her wrist. 7 years ago, she thought, that she had gotten over the trauma of that, but her body remembered that. And her body, the energy was stuck right there. And we call this the system, the sympathetic system, fight, flight, freeze. If you're breathing up here, you're breathing with some trauma somewhere. As we deepen our breath, intentional breath, remember, as we deepen it, we activate the parasympathetic system, which is the rest, digest. So she was still up here, breathing up here. So we did the Reiki treatment on her, and I gave her some breathing practices. True story. She came in the next morning, opened the door for the second day of our class, and said, what do you think? I can breathe. Yes, thank you. I can breathe. It doesn't always happen that quickly, but overnight, through the practices of intentional breathing that I showed her, we paid attention to what her body was saying. Something's going on. I still think we're in fight or flight or freeze, and it made a difference. It transformed her life. So that's Deanna's story. And I'm bringing that up just to talk about the power and then breath awareness, introduction to breath awareness. And it's now her go-to energy reset. What changed for her? We reset her system just through what we did, the Reiki and intentional breathing.
Oh, I need that.
So it's very powerful. And I can tell you a lot of stories. I've had hundreds of clients, very similar. So my intention for you today is I want you to know your resources for reset.
Oh,
Yes.
So I did not mean to interrupt you. I said, I might need that what you're talking about.
Well, yeah, we all do. It's helped me so much, all of us. And it's right here with us. It's here. And I want you to have it. I want you to have it. So that's why we're talking about it today.
I'm ready for it.
All right, here we go. Let's move on, right?
Give it to me.
I'm sorry, I don't know what button I pushed there, but here we go. I pushed the wrong button. Good thing I have Jason here.
There you go, Jason.
Let's go back to play. Okay. like that. Jason made this, by the way. Here's what we know. Pain and disease show up where energy isn't flowing, and I can tell you from experience, I can find your spot where your energy isn't flowing,
Oh, you.
and you're gonna have some pain, yes. Oh no, don't be scared. Your energy system responds to attention and intentional breathing, and I'll tell you the science about that in just a few minutes. Very important. We paid attention to where her energy was not flowing, and we gave her an intentional breathing practice. We tend to think that our brain is in charge of everything. Not necessarily. You can be brain dead and still be breathing, right? But still be alive. Why is that? What system is it that's in charge of everything? I'm going to show you that. Let's just do a 2-minute guided practice right now together, just to show you what I'm talking about. Just a couple minutes. So just relax, put all your, get comfortable. And a very important way to start is to feel grounded. Even if your feet don't touch the ground, it doesn't matter. It's underneath you, underneath your bottom, or imagine where your feet were touching the ground. Because if you're not rooted, you can't rise. It's like a tree. If you're not rooted, you can't rise. If you're in a situation where you need to shift your energy because something is way out here, do it by grounding. We call this grounding. Some people call it earthing. You take off your shoes and walk on the grass. We can do it right here, right now, grounding. Imagine your feet connected to the, we have gravity for a reason. It holds us here, right? So let's use it for grounding. So now all you have to do is take a sigh. And now we're going to do it intentionally. I want you to imagine gathering all of your energy up here in your head, in the center of your head. Gather it, bring it in on the inhale. And now flush it down to the earth. Do it one more time. Guiding your energy. You're bringing it all up here and then you're guiding it right to the earth. So inhale. I call that drop in, drop through. You can do it any moment you need it. Drop in, drop through. Do you feel any different? Maybe not yet. The more you practice this, the more your energy system is going to respond to you giving attention to it. I hope that wasn't 2 minutes yet because I'm not done. Remember, intentional breathing is paying attention, doing it on purpose. So now I want you to breathe to the count, inhale to the count of 4, exhale to the count of 4. So it could be inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Some people do that as a box to help them remember. Inhale 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the more complicated version. I think I put it up here on my little screen because you might be able to remember that. Anchor, breathe, and now we're going to do the visualize, but there's the box, 4, 4, 4. Okay, let's go back to the anchor. We did a breathe to the count of 4, maybe to the count of 6 if you want to exhale longer. And now, inhale again, but do it comfortably. Inhale, and imagine what you are inhaling is energy. So visualize when you inhale. It's like bringing energy right into your body. Some people call it light. And then as you exhale, exhale down to the earth and imagine releasing fatigue, tension, maybe upset. So try that again without me talking. Inhale, visualizing light and energy. Exhale, letting it go. Just let it go. If you feel differently when you do that, when you take a sigh, when you take a breath, it's your energy system responding to you, being intentional. This is a science-backed technique to awaken your body's power to reset. And like I said, you may need to practice it. Just do it. Do it. Do it when you go to bed tonight. Just practice. And if you're laying horizontal, it's okay. Headboard, footboard. Still works. Same thing. Same. All right, so we did that. So that was just a little practice. Now I want to take you breath work, resets, complements of energy medicine, which we talked about, activates the parasympathetic rest and digest when we breathe deeper. Energy medicine is, well, we'll get there. Shifts you out of fight, flight, freeze, changes your chemistry in real time. You know why? When you're breathing up here and you're in trauma, which you guys face it more than anybody, you know what I'm talking about. When you're facing that, when you're breathing up here, your body is giving you what? Cortisol, adrenaline, you know, the chemistry to wake up because we gotta fight. Yeah, yes. Fight what people are saying, you know, all that. If you take a deep breath into parasympathetic, what's the chemistry happening? Your nervous system sends it right up to your brain, your third eye area, your pineal gland, the cave of Brahma's up here. And it's saying, we don't need that adrenaline, cortisol, because we're in rest and digest. So you're changing the chemistry of your body. You know how important that is. So it's worth it to take the time to do this. Oh, let's have a check-in. Energy medicine practices. Which ones have you tried? Anybody tried Reiki?
Yeah.
Yes, I love it. Massage?
Yes.
Ooh, yes. Acupuncture?
No.
Oh my goodness, I'm impressed. Yoga? Yes, I love yoga. Sound therapy? Those are tuning forks, or maybe
Not yet.
crystal bowls.
I will.
Yes. Or, you know, how about music? Anybody play music to go to sleep at night? Or yes.
I will
Sound
call
therapy.
Reiki calm and fun.
Yes.
Calm and fun.
Calm and fun.
Yeah.
Awesome. Aromatherapy? Woo-hoo! Some of you do it all. I'm impressed. I love it. Breath work, what we're doing today. Yes. We had a breath work practice on the airplane. Do you ever ride JetBlue? They have
Not
the
yet.
little TVs.
Yeah.
Yesterday they had movies and stuff, and I'm clicking around. There's meditation.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah.
And I clicked it and watched the guy doing breathing. What I noticed is, and you're gonna be superpower after this, what I noticed is he didn't mention intentional. He's just saying inhale, exhale, very powerful, very effective. And now you know when you're intentional, it's even more powerful and effective. Doing it on purpose, not just inhaling, exhaling. Meditation? Yes.
Does Zumba count?
Oh, Zumba?
Yeah.
Yes. You're moving your body, right? And that's a sound therapy. That's a relaxation therapy. That's what parasympathetic is all about. And it probably gets you breathing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And it might hurt your hip too.
Yeah.
So you gotta check your breathing and everything.
That's right. And there is a breathing practice to help your hip if you're doing Zumba and you get hurt. Like I said, remember when you're tripping up the stairs, you not only put your hand there because it hurts, but breathe there. You can imagine breathing there. And I'm going to do that in another session tomorrow. It's called Take It to the Body. Very, very powerful. Very powerful.
Does it help with like back pain?
Oh, yes. I'm going to talk about parts of our energy system. We have chakras. Have you heard of chakra?
Yeah.
They operate in the back of us also. So if you imagine breathing through that chakra, you're creating photons. If you want to know the science of what you're doing, when you breathe, you're actually creating photons. You know what a photon is? It's like a packet of light. Scientists will take it and they'll say, if they think it's energy, they're going to say, oh, a photon is energy. If they think it's matter, they'll say, oh, I think it's matter, because it's so magical. It's both. It's this and. So yeah, breathing in intentionally, it tells your body rest and relax. That's where healing happens. you know your body wants to heal itself. That's evidence through every time you cut your finger or, trip going up the stairs, your body wants to heal itself. Now you have challenge, but I'm talking about, things that happen, your body wants to heal itself. So let's support it by breathing intentionally. All right, meditation. Yes, very powerful. Some people pray, right? That's a meditation.
Yeah.
It's about quieting your mind, creating space in your body. Yeah, very powerful. I could spend a whole day talking about that. Crystals? A little bit, yeah.
What is
yeah.
a crystal?
Oh, crystal it's like a rock,
Yeah.
but it has powers. I could talk another day about that, but it can be very, very powerful. Look into that.
Crystal.
Yeah, crystals.
Like zinc or something?
Zinc is not necessarily a healing crystal, but there's healerite, there's selenite, a lot of them. A lot of crystals.
Healing crystal.
Yes.
Is there a proper way to use crystals, or if that's totally off topic, we can discuss later?
Oh, a proper way to, crystals. If you go and you want to buy one, or you feel led or feel called to have a particular crystal in your hand,
Particular.
I wish I could remember all the names of them. It's important to clear them.
Yes.
Clear the energy, and you can do that by putting it in the sunshine or the moonlight.
Or water?
Yeah, or some crystals don't want to be in water. Most of them it's okay. A certain type of selenite will kind of melt and disintegrate. But yeah, clear it. Sometimes you can use salt to clear it. And then take it with you. Put it in your pocket. It helps to be grounding.
So how do you know if like your crystal has the bad energy?
How do you know? That's a really good question.
Or do they have good energy?
I have, they're prone to be very good energy, but sometimes they absorb people's negative energy. Just like if you go in a room and people are being negative, you can feel it, right?
Right.
Crystal can feel it. I use a pendulum.
You know what that?
I didn't bring one today, but you can hold it and it spins.
Can you tell the story of the pendulum real quick? Do you have enough time for
Yeah,
that?
go ahead.
Of how I found your pendulum?
Oh, what, I lost it and you found one.
So Mom lost a pendulum that she used. So I was like, got a great idea for a birthday gift. I'm gonna go to a pendulum. I go to the store and I ask this person like, I'm looking for a pendulum. What do you want? I was like, I don't know.
Yeah,
And there's a
tons of them.
room, thousands
Wow.
of them.
Yeah.
Different materials, stone shapes and everything. And for some reason I was like, this one. I bought it. Mom opened it up. First thing she said was, you found my pendulum. It was the exact same one out of all those thousands. And it was weird, but I guess for whatever.
Meant to
just-
be.
So,
Meant to be. Because you're a special guy.
Explain how crystals help with.
Okay, that is another whole story, but it's all about energy.
Energy.
And, I've asked intuitively, it's just a rock, right?
It's just a
No, not really. Because certain chemicals, or if you study geology, there's certain makeup of certain things that absorb energy, and some of them dissipate energy. And when they absorb, some like to absorb the positive energy. So if you go to a crystal show, they will tell you from studies, or read the Crystal Bible, or read a crystal book, certain physical makeup creates certain energy. So you could be drawn to something and not even know, why am I drawn to this one? Yeah, why am I drawn to this pendulum? This is about our energy system, our energy anatomy. We have an aura. And I'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
And it connects with the aura of the crystal. And I love talking about this. That's why prayer works, is because I have an energy and I can connect with your energy. That's who we are. It's what we're made of. Energy. So it's a fascinating story. And I hope you look into any of these. So, by the way, did I tell you there's over 60 modalities of energy medicine? And it's in over 800 hospitals. Reiki is in Syracuse, it's Cleveland Clinic.
You're cute.
If you ask, or maybe they'll just tell you it's part of the patient advocacy program to offer Reiki. So I had a student in my class whose father had cardiac surgery from Dr. Oz. His wife is a Reiki practitioner, and she was in the operating room
Wow.
when he had his heart surgery. Well, he gave her permission to be there.
Yeah.
It's amazing. The college in our town pays me to do Reiki for students during exam week. And we are so busy, I'm telling you. We had over 81 in an afternoon, 81 college students come and sit in a chair.
Every campus needs that.
Yes, it's so powerful. And Janet was saying, you know, we thought at first, oh, nobody's gonna come. I'll tell you, they were all over it. It was so awesome. Anyways, this is the fun part, and I wanna watch my time. Oh, we're doing great. Energy Anatomy 101, you are energy, have an energy anatomy, energy system, and you are full spectrum. If I was to take energy and put it on a spectrum, a linear spectrum, which it's not, but let's say that it was, I taught my second graders, what's the difference between a solid, a liquid, and a gas? You forgot about second grade?
Same move?
Yes, the movement of the molecules. If the molecule is moving slowly and it's compressed, it's a solid, right?
Yeah.
If it gets a little more excited, then it becomes a liquid, sorry. And then, you know, when the molecules are spread apart, that's a gas.
Yeah.
Well, we have that too, right?
Oh, yeah.
But here's the spectrum: solid, liquid, gas, light, energy. I want you to take this home with you. You are all of that. Isn't that magnificent? You are full spectrum. And why does that matter? You're more than your physical body. Energy Anatomy 101. Let's keep going. This picture, I don't know, are there words? Yeah. What are the parts of your energy anatomy right here? Anybody know? This is the physical body right in there. You have thousands of energy channels that go up and down your whole system. And what are they called? I know you've heard of veins. We're coming to the chakras. The channels are called meridians.
Meridian.
Have you heard of that?
Meridian.
You can get a meridian massage, you know that? Well,
Yeah.
your massage therapist might not be trained with that. But if you ask, it's amazing. And it's painful